Hi everyone. It's it's 7 in the morning. I'm back at my parents' house in Nuji. I got back last night around 10 and just kind of collapsed. Slept for like 9 hours. So I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to get this episode out. It was a long drive back. And like I said last time, I didn't have any more tapes to listen to or really anything more to say. It was actually really good. I had time to think and drive and just think. Because the thing is, so if you're listening, this is all just kind of a story. But for me, this is real. Okay, this is like, it directly affects me. My dad had a brother, like this fucking twin brother, which I don't know what, he just forgot to mention. And I don't know if my mother knew. Like, I don't know if they were planning on telling me. Maybe. I figured they must have been, right? Because otherwise, why keep these tapes? Or this entire archive of tapes recorded by an uncle I never knew getting into like, fuck, who knows what. It's just ridiculous. I don't know what I meant to make of it. I feel like someone said this in a movie once. I can't remember which one, but it's like the guard in Shawshank. You know when he discovers that hole behind the poster? I feel like my whole life I've been looking at this poster. And suddenly, stupidly, I poke my finger through the surface and find this like yawning void. Like an abyss of secrets, and trust me, it feels... Well, to be honest, it feels pretty fucking shit. I don't know. I accept the fact I might be being dramatic. But it'd be good if they were here. You know? Like to explain themselves. Well, they can't give me the answers, so maybe Lucas can. If I can successfully hunt him down, or if he isn't dead. That'd be a win. See, this is the thing. I'm in too deep now. You can't just untear a poster. I've already climbed through the hole. It's like this song that Mum used to sing to me. You know, Bear Hunt? Like, we can't go under it. We can't go over it. We have to go through it. Well, this is me. This is me very much going through it. Before coming out here, I went up to the attic and took out the next folder. It's sitting inside on the kitchen bench, along with Lucas's old cassette player. Going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. I'm not scared. So this folder's labelled the 6th of the 5th, 1994. Yeah, weird, it's got 2 tapes in it. One's like the others, it's this generic cassette box with the same date handwritten onto it. I guess it's by Lucas on the label. And the other tape is different. It's like, it's in this black box and it's a thicker plastic. It is about the same size though, hang on. Okay, yeah, so it's still like a normal cassette tape, but it's definitely not the ones Lucas has been using. Hang on, it's also labelled. Okay, so it has a printed label. It reads FIS15 interview POI 10605 1994. So that's the 6th of the 5th, 1994. Okay. Apart from that, the label's blank, except for a little logo in the top corner, which kind of looks like a needle and thread. Yeah, that's what it is. There's no company name, it's just like a stylized needle and thread. Okay, so which one do I start with? I guess I'll start with Lucas's. because he probably will explain what the other one is. Oh, by the way, I listened back to the last couple of episodes and I realised the sound quality wasn't that great through the tape player, so I've plugged in Dad's nice speakers. So you're welcome. All right, everyone. I'm Leyna, and this is episode 4 of Fabric. Take it away, Lucas.
I don't know, Kathy. Don't you get it? I'm just as clueless.
Lucas, I swear to God, if you've done something, if this is like...
No, Jesus, no, it's not like that, all right? I've done nothing wrong this time.
You said that last time.
I have proof. Trust me.
How can I...
Jesus, do you mind? I'm recording.
What? No, we're not done. Jesus. Fuck you.
This is Lucas Canary. The date is the 6th. I'm sorry about that. This has all got Kathy a bit spooked. Apparently 2 of those blokes came poking around the house today, bloody let themselves in, the pricks. Scared the living daylights out of Kathy when she came home from the shops. They didn't say a word to her either, just left. Fuck, I mean, that's definitely not legal. Like, I know that's not legal. Trust me, I know. I got in trouble with the taxation office a couple of years ago. That's all behind me now, but it means this whole situation, it's all just, you know, dredging up some familiar feelings for her. Not entirely pleasant feelings. But, hey, I learned my lesson from all that mess. Sure did. Oh, boy, they should call me Lucas the Watertight. Lucas the Unsinkable, yes, sir. Lucas the Protected, thanks to you. I'll just keep recording these through this whole process. Probably one every day or two. They'll be like my own special on-site reports, except for my lawyer instead of Doreen. He's hoping it doesn't come to that. Yep. Oh, man. Oof. You're in it deep this time, buddy. Right. So, aside from my property being unlawfully searched, something big happened today. Something really big. Before I get to it, though, I should fill you in about what's gone on since I last went to the site. So, whoever caught me, they chased me home, right? Well, actually, looking back, it wasn't really a chase. I mean, at one point I had to slow down to pass a cop, and they did the same. After that, they just matched my speed, always staying at a distance. At the time, I guess I was just a little worked up. Anyway, the point is they obviously found out where I live, which means they found out who I am. That was apparently enough for them because they were only out the front for a minute or two before speeding off. Don't fret. That certainly isn't going to be the last you hear of them two. Sunday goes by pretty normal. I tried to visit some of the blokes at the hospital, but as soon as I mentioned the incident, the nurse at the front desk says they've all been transferred. Can't get another bloody word out of her after that. Just keep saying, "I'm sorry, sir. They've been transferred to a hospital with more appropriate facilities." I keep pushing and get this, she actually threatens to call security. What do you reckon she meant? What's wrong with those blokes that they need to move to a different hospital? Jesus, to be honest, I'm a bit worried about myself now too. Asbestos, maybe? I didn't see any. Anyway, the rest of Sunday is quiet. By the time Monday rolls around, I'm thinking that maybe it's all covered up, you know, right? Like, if me and the crew accidentally stumbled across some military installation or something, some Black Book secret bunker, I'm not sure the government is going to make a big hullabaloo out of it. Right? Especially considering this is kind of their fuck-up in the first place. I'm thinking Monday morning I'll come in and Doreen will spew some bullshit about the job no longer being on our roster, and that'll be that. Monday morning, I walk through the doors and there she is, Doreen, on the warpath. She beelines for me and I'm standing there looking smug as shit thinking I've got this all worked out. Well, you can imagine my face when she says this.
Lucas.
What can I do for you, Doreen?
There's two men here to see you. They're waiting in the meeting room.
Who?
They're from the AFP.
What? They show you a badge?
As a matter of fact, they did. And can you get this bloody thing out of my face?
Fuck that, Doreen. I'm getting a lawyer.
No, Lucas, wait. They said it's not like that. They're interviewing everyone from the Westdale side. Oh, they've already spoken to Tim.
Fuck's sake, Tim. What did you tell them?
Buzz off, Lucas.
Lucas, I've listened to your site report. Thanks for that, by the way. Really professional. I don't know what you found down there.
Yeah, so?
Listen, will you? But whatever it was, I think they're as keen to sweep it under the rug as we are. They're just getting the guys to answer some basic questions and sign NDAs. Can you please just cooperate? Just this once.
I'm not talking to no...
Please, Lucas. We might be able to get out from under this. I'm talking about the whole company.
I look up at this point. One of the guys is standing there watching. I don't know if I made the right choice. I agree to go in. I mean, I haven't done anything wrong at this point. Genuinely, I haven't. I'm the fucking on-site manager. Inside are two blokes. I can immediately tell there's something off about them. No black suits or shades or anything, but their blue collars and chinos are identical and look about a day old. At their belts, I can see their badges, though, which look legit. One introduces himself as Agent McCowan. He seems pretty normal, actually rather pleasant. The other, Jesus, I mean, talk about a brick shithouse. This guy's the definition. Broken nose, squashed flat, 7 feet, ending in a knobbly shaved head. He doesn't introduce himself, so let's call him Lord Humongous. Right. At this point, I'd play the recording of our interview, but surprise, surprise, they didn't let me take my tape in. Part of the NDA, they said. Also, they had their own recorder. So, yeah. The interview was weird. Honestly, on the surface, it seemed Doreen was right. I wasn't read my rights, for starters, which means it's not a criminal investigation. I'm not suspect to anything, at least I don't think. I'll get to the details in a bit, but I need to remind you that at the same time they're talking to me, those other blokes are searching my house. So keep that in mind. All the while we're talking, they're gathering evidence, I guess. In hindsight, I should have been scared shitless. At one point, they asked me if I took anything from the site, and I say no. But at that very second, I remember the bloody reel. The one I took from the big control room. I left it in my glove compartment like a complete dickhead. Totally forgot about it after the car chase. God, if they found it. Actually, while I'm on the topic, taking that reel proved utterly useless. Thought there might have been government secrets on it, but there's nothing, just barely audible static. Here, I rigged it up. Have a listen. Actually, I'll leave it on while I record this. I can listen through it,
What the hell? Yeah. I'm just gonna move on to the next tape. Oh my god. That was insane. Like, what the fuck just happened? I guess the tape was just degraded or something like that, but oh my god. Fuck. I felt that shit in my chest. That's like I was at a concert or something. Oh my god, and Dad's speaker like exploded. It just popped. I can't believe I just threw up. Right? That was fucking weird. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm just kind of shocked, I think. Okay. Yeah, so I've uploaded the next tape. I've also plugged in my headphones just in case the same thing happens. I'll just keep the volume really low just to test. Hang on one sec. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's all right. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Wait, listen to this.
This is interview with primary POI Lucas Canary. On-site manager for Bracknell Avenue demolition, Westdale. Site 15. Date is 06/05/1994. Time is 10:43. Steven, Agent McCowan, is establishing contact now.
G'day, Mr. Canary. I'm Agent McCowan. It's a pleasure. Hi. This way, if you would. What? Mr. Canary, can I get you to leave that recorder with one of your associates?
No,
Well, you're not in trouble here, Mr. Canary. Don't worry, we're only conducting
it's within my rights.
these interviews to ensure safety and confidentiality. You'll face no consequence whatsoever, so as long as we can be certain of that.
That means no tape.
I should have called that, thanks. Please, take a seat. All right, Mr. Canary, I won't beat around the bush. You probably know what we're here to talk about. The 17 Bruckner Avenue site, the City Planning Office referred the case to us.
Bit of a mix-up.
That's right, yeah. We've been brought in to straighten everything out. Your company wasn't meant to be assigned that building. There was still active anomalies. Sorry, go ahead.
You can say that again.
Yeah, I meant there was still some ongoing hazards as we've come to understand.
Will I be compensated?
We'll come to that.
All right.
One of our key goals here is to ascertain the nature of the site, and you're obviously the best person to talk to. So, Friday morning, according to your project schedule, the hazardous materials team was still clearing the building.
That's right.
But you started the structural analysis survey anyway.
Fuck's sake, I was... What did Tim tell you?
Mr. Canary.
Bastard literally gave the okay for...
We know. We've spoken to Mr. Cutter. This is not a criminal investigation, Mr. Canary.
So what's the big deal?
In the sections of the building you were able to examine, did you notice any,
Structural damage, building abnormalities.
Abnormalities.
but perhaps deviations from the original blueprints?
Are you guys serious? You mean the big bloody subterranean military bunker?
All right, Mr. Canary, we won't beat you around the bush. Like I said, we can see you're a man who likes to get straight to the point.
What is this? What did we find?
That's classified.
So we'll just dive in then. Can you please describe the bunker, as you put it?
Well, I didn't see too much of it.
Whatever you remember.
A lobby, a tunnel with severe structural damage, and a control room. I guess that's what it was.
So, confirming, you returned to the site on Saturday morning. That was you.
Shit.
Don't worry, mate.
I was within my rights. It's literally my job.
Yeah, we know. Like my colleague said, this isn't a criminal investigation.
So it was you blokes who opened it up?
Did you find any documentation or materials on the site either day?
No.
Didn't take anything?
Didn't find anything, didn't take anything.
Okay. On the Friday, how many people did you take with you to the lower level?
There was me, Mateo Torres, Lynn Manning, and another bloke, Matt Kelly.
Yeah, that checks out.
Who, I've now heard, are all being transferred to different hospitals. I mean, what the hell is down there? Should I be worried?
That depends. How long were you down there?
I'm not sure.
Ballpark.
I don't know, man. Things got hazy once Mateo and I went in the tunnel. Whoa, hey, Jesus!
You were in the tunnel.
What the hell's this problem?
Ignore him. Listen carefully, Lucas. This is important. Describe what you saw.
A fucking tunnel, I don't know. Something had happened to it. It was twisted. Didn't Doreen give you the site report?
Explains V3.
What's that mean?
Since then, have you experienced any bouts of dizziness?
Or drowsiness, sudden bursts of anger, depression, delusion.
What? No.
Wow. How about those close to you?
You live with one Catherine Evans. Her?
No? What the fuck?
What's your religious affiliation?
What?
Steven.
Basili, this guy's... Yeah, sorry, Mr. Canary, this might sound strange, but have you received any unwanted visitors?
You mean like Mateo?
Yes, Mr. Torres. He visited you on Friday night.
Visited? Do you even know what happened?
we do.
Do you guys hear that?
No, I don't mean like that. It'll be people you most likely don't recognize. You probably won't be able to get a clear look at them.
You mean they're like, what, knock and run?
No, more like watching from afar.
It's like a hum. It's like a distant hum.
No?
That will be.
We'll definitely be in touch.
What? Should we need to ask more questions? I am going to give you my card. If anything happens like what we have spoken about, please call.